Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening. Good evening, online students.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. I've shared my screen. It's visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Renu, just Arigamai and Blessy, take the second bench here. Three of you sit in the same bench here. Okay. So now, did we talk anything about this question regarding the median? No, nothing, right? Okay. So first, write down. Okay, for those who are like blinking, I can see some blank faces. We just don't understand what's happening in the class. I had shared all these pictures. I don't remember how I shared and all that, but you were supposed to complete till here. Okay, you were supposed to complete till here. And what I told you was the last two sums we have understood till here. Till here I've explained. The last two sums I said, since it involves a lot of working, I said just complete it in your notebook. I'll explain them in the next class. That is what I told you. I remember that. The last two sums, this one, 31 and 32, I said just complete it in your notebook. I'll explain it in the next class. And the next class was on Tuesday, but I could not take the class on Tuesday. So this is the next class. All right. So we'll understand these two and then we'll talk about the assignment. I'll show you the answers to the assignment. And again, we'll continue with Heron's formula. So now to understand this answer, you need to know what a median is, Niveda, and the property of a median in a triangle. Okay. Right on. Median is a line segment from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side, to the midpoint of the opposite side. All right, median is a line segment from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So see here. Lakshas? Oh no. Next class, I'll change your places. So I don't know if you're able to concentrate, yes. You are right, both of you. ABC, triangle ABC. And see here, I'll mark the midpoint of BC. Children, listen to me. I'll mark the midpoint of BC. Let me call it D. I have marked the midpoint of BC. I've called it D. Now I'm going to join A to D. I'm going to join A to D. What have I done? What have I connected? I've connected the vertex A to the midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of BC. I marked the midpoint of BC and I connected the vertex, the opposite. What is the opposite vertex? Because the vertex opposite to the side BC is A, right? The vertex opposite to the side BC, this is the side BC. The vertex opposite to that is A. I have connected that vertex, opposite vertex to the midpoint, D. Now AD is called the median. AD is the median. Why is AD the median? Because it is a line segment from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. AD is the median because it is a line segment from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. All right. Okay. Now, what is the property of the median in a triangle? It divides the triangle into two triangles. The two triangles need not be identical. Like if you make a paper cutout like this and you cut along AD and get two triangles. Supposing you make a paper cutout, triangle ABC, and you cut along the line segment AD, you will have two triangles. No, the two triangles will not be identical. When this will be like both are triangles, but they won't be identical. But they'll have the same area. They will have the same area. This can be derived. Nothing is like take it for granted. It is they have the same area. No. It's a very simple derivation. You will see it later in a different chapter. Areas of parallelograms and triangles, but I think deleted this year also. I'm not sure. We'll come to that also later. All right, so we'll see how it's derived. It's a very simple derivation. So the property of the median is it divides a triangle into two equal triangles. It divides a triangle into two triangles equal in area. The two triangles may not be identical. They may not look alike, but they'll have the same area. Now, the same triangle ABC, the same triangle ABC. Let me mark off ABC. Let me mark off the midpoint of AB and call it E. Now, what should I connect? To get the median, what should I connect? CE. I must connect CE. To get the median, I should connect CE. Now, what is CE? CE is a median on the side AB. CE is a median on the side AB. So, area of this triangle is equal to the area of this triangle. Their areas are equal. They'll not be identical. When you cut and get two triangles, they'll not look the same. They'll be different, but they'll have the same area. See, now if you can't understand, meaning if you feel how is it possible, now you can consider this. This is square. This is square. What's the area? What is the area? What is the area? Now it's not. Now, okay, 1 minute. There, Ovia, what's the area of the square ABCD? What is the area of the square? Just tell me the answer. 16 unit. So square unit, but what is the unit here? So 16 square centimeter or centimeter square. 16 centimeter square. Very good. 16 centimeter square. So now, okay, please continue, children. Yeah. So ABCD is a square. 4. What's the area? Whatever, meter, centimeter, whatever. Okay, so 16 centimeter square. Now this one is a rectangle. PQRS is a rectangle. PQRS is a rectangle. 8 meters, 2 meters. What's the area? 16 centimeters square. Sorry, I'm confusing with the units. It's centimeter everywhere. It's centimeter everywhere. It is centimeter everywhere. So 4 into 4, 16 centimeter square. 8 into 2, 16 centimeter square. But they don't look the same, no? They're different. They don't look the same. They are different. So like that, you can have two triangles with different, with different shapes, but the same area. The square and the rectangle there had different shapes, right? The square and the rectangle, they have different shapes. But the area was the same, 16 centimeter square. So here also, the area of this triangle will be equal to the area of this triangle. They may not have the same shape, but they have the same area. That's the property of the median. All right. That's the property of the median. What's the other thing we can do? The same triangle ABC. The same triangle ABC. We'll mark this one. F is the midpoint of AC. Now we need to connect B to F. We need to connect B to F. What is BF called? Median. BF is called the median. BF is the median from the vertex B on the side AC. On the side AC. And what is F? The midpoint of AC. F is the midpoint of AC. BF is the median. And what is the property of the median? The area of this triangle ABF will be equal to the area of this triangle BFC. Yeah. So, Srivatsan, tell us here, name the two triangles that are equal in area. Area of triangle. ABD. Area of triangle ABD is equal to area of triangle ADC. ADC. Why? Because AD is the median. That's why. Okay. Abhishek, in this triangle, which is the median? In this triangle, E is a point. Median is a line segment. CE, louder. CE is the median. Here CE is the median. So then area of triangle BCE is equal to area of triangle ACE. Correct. ACE. Okay. Yeah, Anirudhan, tell us for this triangle. Which is the median? Which is the median?
BF.
BF is the median. So area of triangle?
Area of triangle BFC, ma'am.
Yeah, ABF is equal to area of triangle?
BFC, ma'am.
BFC, very good. BFC. Understand all of you? Okay, I'm going to write the same thing again neatly. Have you all taken down median? What have you written? Median is a line segment. Yeah, median is a line segment from the vertex. Yeah, from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. To the midpoint of the opposite side. Yeah, take down this figure. Why? I've told you many times, so you don't have to ask me for that. Even if you want to use the restroom, you can just walk out of the class. Don't ask me. Finish writing this. All of you finished? Satakshi, just help me. That side, just turn off the switches in the lower row. Just go there. Two switches are turned on, no? Not the AC switch. Yeah, turn off the two other switches. Whatever is put on. Turn off everything, not the AC switch. Yeah, another one. Okay, thank you. Yeah. And slide the door tightly there. Yeah, thank you. Bye. All right. So now, in this triangular field, see, originally this is the triangle. Can you see this triangle? The farmer has a triangular shaped field like this, ABC. This side is 360 meters. This side is 240 meters. And this side is 200 meters. All right. The farmer has a triangular piece of land, ABC, and you know the length of all the three sides. Now, adjacent to this side, 240 meters, she has another piece of land. Adjacent to this side, she has another piece of land, and that is what you see there, like this. A, C, D. She has another piece of land like this, adjacent to the side 240 meters. And the sides are 400 meters and 320 meters. Now she has two triangular piece of land, but she wants to grow three different crops. She has only two triangular piece of land, A, B, C and A, D, C. A, B, C, A, D, C. But she wants to grow three crops. She's decided one thing. She's going to grow wheat here. She's decided that I'm going to grow wheat here. That she's decided. And we can also find the area in which wheat is grown, because you know all the three sides of the triangle. Using Heron's formula, you can find the area of the field in which wheat is grown, because you know all the three sides. Now, she decides to grow the remaining two crops in triangle ACD. In the triangular portion ACD. I'll ask you people to repeat what I said. So listen carefully. In the other triangular portion ACD, she plans to grow two crops, potatoes and onions. Now, she's a very smart farmer. Okay. What she does, she marks the midpoint of AD. She marks the midpoint of AD. Okay. And she's marked it as E. She's called it E. All right. And then she connects C to E. From the opposite vertex, she connects the midpoint. So now actually she's drawn the median. She's drawn the median because she's connected the opposite vertex to the midpoint. Yes or no? AD is, it's given in the question. I'm not saying, it's given in the question that E is the midpoint of AD. And the farmer connects C to E. That means she's taken the median of the triangle ACD. She's taken the median. So what's the property of the median? Area of this triangle will be equal to area of this triangle. These two triangles will be equal in area because C is the median. And she grows potatoes here and onions here. Now your question is, what is the area of the field in which the three crops are grown? You should find the area of the field in which wheat is grown, potatoes grown, onions grown separately in hectares. Very simple question. You should find the area in hectares. That's all. Okay. So we can easily find the area of this triangle ABC. How? Heron's formula, because we know all the three sides, 360, 240, 200. For the potatoes and onions, you cannot find separately because you don't know this side. See here, you don't know the length of this side. Supposing you want to find the area of this triangle. Supposing you want to find the area of this triangle. Which triangle? This triangle. AEC. Supposing you want to find the area of this triangle AEC. You know this side AC is 240 meters. AE is 200 meters because midpoint, no? So 200 meters. But you don't know CE. How much is CE? We don't know. And now don't say I'll find out by Pythagoras theorem. It's not a right triangle. Because normally when we know two sides, third side we'll find using Pythagoras theorem. No, that's only in a right triangle. Every triangle we cannot do that. Again, if you want to find the area of this triangle, CED, this one, CED, the CED, you know this side. You know this side is, I can't see it now. And you know this one is 200. You don't know this side. So understand that you cannot find the areas of these two triangles separately because we don't know one side. Third side we don't know. So what do you have to do? This is where we use the property of the median. So what you have to do, I'm saying that to find the areas of these two triangles separately, we do not know the length of this side. So you cannot find. using Heron's formula. So what we do is we'll find the area of the full thing, ACD. We'll find the area of the whole triangle ACD. ACD. How? Because we know this is 240, this is 320, this is 400. We'll find the area of the full triangle. Then we'll divide by 2 because they're equal in area. So we'll divide by 2. So supposing it's 100, 50, 50 it will be. So like that, you can find the area of the field used for growing wheat, potatoes, and onions. Now you'll have to convert that to hectares. You would have got the answer in meter square because everything is in meters. Okay, so you need to convert that to check. I don't know. Somebody's come. Always ask them to. I don't think it's your uncle. It must be for her. Okay, you can go and check. Somebody's waiting outside. You can just see from here. Yeah, you can see from here. Do you? Oh, sorry, it's your uncle. So, yeah. So you'll get in meter square. Now, how do you convert meter square to hectares? Hectare, hectare is a unit of area. Hectare is not a unit of length. I cannot say that the length of this one is 1 hectare. Hectare is not a unit of length. Hectare is not a unit of length. Hectare is a unit of area. If I say I have a field of 1 hectare, that means the area is 10,000 meters square. We will work these questions on Monday. I've taken a photo. We'll work on Monday. Going on numbers, we have not still done word problems. You remember I was explaining that day? You remember? Yeah. Once we do it, you will be an expert in that. Don't worry. Always 7 on 10 only. Right. Yeah. So supposing you want to convert 2,400 meters square to hectares. To hectares. So how do you convert 1 hectare? 1 hectare is 10,000 meters square. 1 hectare is 10,000 meters square. So, sorry, 1 minute. 10,000 meters square is 1 hectare. So, what did I say? 24,000. Huh? 24,000 meters square is equal to how many hectares? What will you do? Multiply or divide? Divide or multiply? Divide. So, 24,000 divided by 10,000. So, 3 zeros gets cancelled. 24 by 10 or 2.4 hectares. 2.4 hectares. So, to convert meter square to hectares, simply divide by 10,000. Whatever answer you get in meter square, divide by 10,000 to convert it to hectares. That's all. That's the answer. So see the procedure here. How many of you have completed this? Yeah, the others have not, is it? Why don't you just do it again for practice? Maybe you can do it without seeing. If you've already done it, try to do it without seeing. Yeah, take it on, children. Yeah, just practice it again because most of them have not done it. Yeah. You don't copy the question again then. Do only the answer. If you have already written the question, children, you don't have to write it. Otherwise, you'll have to take down the question and then work the answer. But leave some place for the question. It's an NCRT. It's an NCRT. You can take it down later. Leave some place. Leave sufficient space for the question and take the answer alone. Online students who's completed this? Aniruddhan, Kamalika and Sahana. If you have not worked it, because for most of us, the exams are going on at school. If you have not worked, please practice now. I just want to finish my part so that I don't disturb you in the middle. Please listen to this. So after substituting here, children, so see from this step, I'll talk from here. Now see the numbers 400, 40, 200, 160. So I'm connecting 40 and 160, 400 and 200. Okay. Now, how do you connect 40 and 160? 40 into 4, you can write 40 as it is. You can write 40 as it is. 40 is 40. And you can write 160 as 40 into 4. Look at the board, all of you. Look at the board, all of you. This 40, see here, this 40 is 40. 160 can be written as 40 into 4. Then write this 200 as it is. Write this 200 as it is. And this 400 can be written as 200 into 2. 200 into 2. I'll tell you again. 400, 200. Write the 200 as it is. Write 400 as 200 into 2. This 40, the smaller number, write it as it is. Write the smaller number 40 as it is. The bigger number 160, write it as 40 into 4. Using 40, you must write. Like 200, 400. We wrote 400 using 200. Like that. Then what happens? Two 200s, one 200 out of the square root. Two 40s, 140 out of the square root. And then we know that the square root of 4 is 2. So 2 here. See, the square root of 4 is 2. So 2 here. After all this, 2 still remains under the square root. So that is root 2 here. Understood? Am I clear? All right. So now you get 16,000 root 2. The value of root 2 is 1.414. So when you find the product, you get 22,624 meters square. But the question is to find the area in hectares. So divide by 10,000. This is the short for hectares. HA is a short for hectares. Like kilometers, we write km, right? For hectares, it is not HE. It is HA, hectares. This is a short for hectares, HA. So divide by 10,000. So when you divide by 10,000, 22,624 divided by 10,000. So 4 zeros. So the decimal point here. 2.2624. I've just rounded off to 2.26 hectares. So this is the area for growing wheat. Now then find the area of the other triangle. See here. I'm just talking about this portion, children. See here. 240, 480. So I've written 240 as it is. I've written this 240 as it is. 240 as it is. And this 480 is 240 into 2. And then the 60 and 180. Sorry. 80 and 160. 80 and 160. I've written the smaller number 80 as it is. And the bigger number 160 is 80 into 2. All right. So now what happens? From 2 240s, 1 240 out. From 2 2s, 1 2 out. And from 280s, 180 out. That's all. So this is in meter square. Divide by 10,000 to get it in hectares. Now you know the median property. So the area will be by 2, 3.84 by 2. So 1.92 hectares. Now I'll give you 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Do not blindly copy, children. Please understand and work it. Can stop working over here. Must be by For sure. Finished? Online students? Completed or still working?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yeah. What's going on in your schools? Your school? Polynomials. Number systems, then polynomials. Number systems. Not started anything else. Same thing, no? Same section, all of you? Number systems finished, polynomials, no? For you, number systems, Heron's formula, and now polynomials. Oh. Okay. I'll tell you why they are doing that, because last year they didn't do volumes and surface area for you. So, yeah, see, last year it was not important, it seems. Okay. So, volumes and surface area fully. What's the formula to find the volume of a sphere? Volume of a sphere. Not memorize the formula yet? Up to formula, at least you should know, right? Number systems. You're in Amrita Vidya, which school? Amrita Vidyalaya, right? Oh, yeah. Number systems over. Same thing, huh? You're in the same section, both of you? Okay. Number systems over. Blessy, you said something I forgot. In your school, number systems, polynomials is going on. Aniruddhan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, your school. What's the ongoing chapter?
Ma'am, they have completed the polynomials and tomorrow they are going to take the third lesson, ma'am.
Okay. Kamalika? Ongoing chapter in school?
Starting linear equation and two variables. Ma'am, ongoing chapter in school is linear equation.
Oh, you're not clear. Again?
Ma'am, the ongoing chapter in the school is linear equation.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Understood this one, children? Any questions here? So to convert meter square to hectares, you need to divide by 10,000. And this triangle, we found the area. Sorry. For this triangle ACD, we found the area and then we divided by 2. We converted it to hectares and then divided by 2 to find the area of the field in which potatoes and onions are grown. Okay. Finished online, students? Shall we go to the next one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you see here? It's a model aeroplane and we need to find the area of the paper used. It's a model aeroplane and you need to find the area of the paper used. Now, this portion is a triangle, right? What are the sides of the triangle? 5, 5, 1. Okay, 5, 5 and 1. The triangle on the top. Yeah. 5, 1, 5. So we can find the area using Heron's formula. Then this one is a right triangle. This one is a right triangle. So the area of this right triangle is half base into height. Half base into height. Half into 1.5 into 6. Or half into 6 into 1.5. When you say half base into height, don't take the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse. This one is the hypotenuse. Don't take that. Half into base into height. So half into 1.5 into 6. 1.5 into 6. Same thing here. Half into, this is, see, this is 1, children. Don't get confused. This is 1. This one is 1.5. Half into 1.5 into 6. Correct? Then this one is a rectangle. This one is a rectangle. The length of the rectangle, this one, length of the rectangle, it's given here. See, 6.5. This one is 6.5. And this one is 1. Can you see 6.5 from here to here? And 1. So L into B. L into B. 6.5 into 1 is the area of the rectangle. And finally, this one is a trapezium. So here only we have a little more calculation to do to find the area. The others are simple. So what? So can you see Roman number 1 here? Region 1. Region 1. It's a triangle in which you know all the 3 sides, 5, 5, and 1. So you can find the area using Heron's formula. Then the regions marked 4 and 5. 4 and 5 are right triangles. The regions marked 4 and 5. I never see you looking at the board. I always see you looking here and there, looking down. Is that the way you focus? I don't know. If it is that way, it's okay. You never look at the board. Are you thinking of something else? What was it? Where did it just stop? 4 and 5. So that's how you concentrate, I think then. Okay. So areas of regions 4 and 5. 4 and 5 are right triangles. So formula half base into height. Half base into height. Base is 6 centimeters. Can you see here 6? And height? This one 1.5. Can you see it here? This one 1.5, children. This is 1.5. So this one is also 1.5. This one is 1.5. So this one is also 1.5. This one is 6. This one is 6. Half base and height will give you the area of 4 and 5. Then what about 2? 2 is a rectangle. Region 2. See here, it's marked here. Region 2. Region 2 is a rectangle. L into B. 6.5 into 1. So we'll talk about the area of the trapezium in detail. Okay. Yeah. So I've taken the trapezium separately here. See here, that bottom portion I've taken separately here. Maybe I'll see what I've done here and then. The trapezium alone, I'll explain, children. Region 3. Is it clear, all of you? Region 1, region 2, region 4 and 5. Now we are talking about region 3, which is a trapezium. And it's an isosceles trapezium because you can see that the non-parallel sides are equal. The non-parallel sides are equal. These are the parallel sides. The non-parallel sides are equal. So it's an isosceles trapezium. This is 2 centimeters. It's given there. This is 1 centimeter. It's marked there. All right. Now drop a perpendicular. Drop a perpendicular like this. Drop a perpendicular like this. All right. The whole thing. Now this one is a rectangle. This one is a rectangle. This one is a rectangle. So this portion is also 1 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter. So from 2 centimeters, 1 centimeter gone here. So the remaining is 1 centimeter. So it will be 0.5 here and 0.5 here. This can happen only in an isosceles trapezium, not in any other trapezium. See, supposing the trapezium is like this. It's not an isosceles trapezium like this. Suppose the trapezium is like this. When you drop perpendiculars like this and like this, supposing the full thing is 10. And this one is say 4. So this also will be 4, right? Because this one is a rectangle. This also will be 4. This is a rectangle. Now what is 10 minus 4? 6. So you cannot say 3 here and 3 here. You can't say that. Yes or no? This one is longer, see? Because it's not an isosceles trapezium. Because it's not an isosceles trapezium. If it is in this trapezium, you cannot divide 6 equally here and here. That's not possible. But this one is an isosceles trapezium. Here it's an isosceles trapezium. See, I'll draw it again for you. These two sides are equal. These two sides are equal. So when you drop a perpendicular, like this one is given 1 centimeter. So opposite sides are equal. So this also will be 1 centimeter. But the whole thing is 2 centimeters is given. Minus 1 is 1. Will be divided equally between this and this. So it is 0.5 here and 0.5 here. And this one is 1. This one is 1. So 0.5 plus 1 plus 0.5 is 2 centimeters. All right. Okay. Next, we're going to take up this triangle, this right triangle, any one of the right triangle, and find the unknown side. I'll just name this, okay? I'll just name this A, B, C. I'll just name this triangle ABC. So I'll just show you that triangle alone here. I'll show you that triangle alone here. A, B, C. What do we have? We have 0.5 here. And the equal side, this one is given, children. 1 centimeter is given. This one, it's given. So 0.5 and 1. All right. Now we are going to find this one using Pythagoras theorem, AC using Pythagoras theorem. Correct? Now what's the form? I'll just take the answer from here. AC answer I'll take from here. I'll call it BE. Call it BE. I'll just take the answer 0.866. This one is 0.866. We'll see how we worked it. I'm just telling you the procedure first. So this one we find using Pythagoras theorem and it is 0.866. Now how, so this one is 0.866. Now we'll find the area of the trapezium. Area of the trapezium is equal to half into sum of the parallel sides. Sum of the parallel sides. Which are the parallel sides? 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are the parallel sides. See here? Parallel sides 1 and 2. These are the parallel sides. Half into sum of the parallel sides. 1 plus 2. Correct? Sum of, that's a formula to find the area for trapezium. Half into sum of the parallel sides. Into distance between them. This is the distance between them. This is the distance between them. This one. This one is the distance between them. And we found that is AC, which is 0.866. This is the distance between the parallel sides. Or this one also, anything. And we found that the formula to find the area for trapezium is half into sum of the parallel sides into distance between the parallel sides, which we found already using Pythagoras theorem, 0.866. When you work this, you'll find the area of the trapezium. Now add the areas of all the 5 regions to find the area of the paper used to make this model aeroplane. Okay. Now I'll just show you the way Pythagoras theorem works. See here. So I've written the result by Pythagoras theorem. See this triangle. See this triangle. AEB is a triangle. This here it is AEB. This triangle AEB. In this triangle, which is the hypotenuse, AB is the hypotenuse. AB is the hypotenuse. Write that square separately. AB is the hypotenuse. Write AB square separately. Hypotenuse square separately on one side. The remaining 2 sides, AE and BE, square it and add it. Write that on the other side. That's how we work Pythagoras theorem. The square on the hypotenuse on one side, and the remaining 2 sides you should square and add it like this. Now supposing you have a right triangle like this, say PQR, which is the hypotenuse, PR. PR is the hypotenuse. PR is the hypotenuse. PR squared separately is equal to, which are the other 2 sides? PQ and QR. PQ and QR are the other sides. Should square them and add it. This is Pythagoras theorem. So that's what I've written here. That's what I've written here. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. How much is AE? AE 0.5. We found no AE 0.5. 0.5. I've squared it and written it straight away. Okay, so I'll give you a step here. 0.5 the whole square plus what is BE square? We don't know. BE square we don't know. Is equal to AB square. How much is AB square? 1 square. See, all of you tell me, see here, you can include this step. What is AE square? AE 0.5. 0.5 the whole square. Plus what is BE square? We don't know. BE square is equal to AB square, which is 1 square. Now, how do you find 0.5 square? 0.5 into 0.5. 5 5s are 25. And 2 decimal places here, 1, 2. So here you should place a point. 0.25. 0.24. That's what I've written straight away here. Plus BE square is equal to 1. So BE square is equal to 1 minus 0.25. 1 minus 0.25, so which is 0.75. Which is 0.75. So B will be equal to square root of 0.75. 0.75 is nothing but 75 by 100. And when you simplify, 25 3s are 25 4s are square root of 3 by 4. Square root of 3 I've written as it is by 4. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 3 I've written as it is square root of 3. Square root of 4 is 2 is equal to root 3. You should remember is 1.732. Root 3 is 1.732 divided by 2, which is 0.866. Yeah, that's all. This only I have to say. Start working. Online students, please work. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. No, I'm explaining it only now. That's what if you've already worked it, you can just practice again. Because some of you have worked it, some of you have not worked it. Don't blindly copy from the board, children. There's no use. Please go through what is written. Understand and work it. Yes, Swati. Louder, Swati. Which part? Yeah, sure. Here, A square. Area of region 1. Yeah, area of region 1. Yes. So here in the numerator, what do we have? 9, right? So 9 comes out as 3. In the numerator, we have 9 that comes out as 3. In the denominator, we have 4 2s. So 2 2s will come out. So 2 into 2 is 4. So from the numerator, we get 3, and from the denominator, we get 4. And then there is still 11 in the numerator, so root 11. Correct? See this part, children, this part here. In the numerator, we have, what is this? 11 into 9, right? In the numerator, 11 into 9. 9 is what? 3. So square root of 9 is 3. So it comes out 3. In the denominator, what do we have? 4 2s. So 2 2s will come out. But in the denominator, not in the numerator. So 3 by 4 it is. 3 by 4. Correct? Okay. Now what about this 11? That will remain under the square root. So square root of 11. 3 by 4, square root of 11. Done, children? No. So, Prenu, what are the different plane figures we saw in this model aeroplane? Name all the plane figures. Like you can say there was one square, there was a parallelogram, there was a, like a rhombus, something like that. So like that, name all the plane figures you found in this model aeroplane. Right on top, what was there? What triangle? Isosceles triangle, because two sides were equal, no, 5, 5. Right on top was an isosceles triangle. And the wings, right triangle. Two wings were right triangles. And the body is a rectangle. The body is a rectangle and the tail is a isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium. The head was a isosceles triangle. The wings, right triangle. The body, rectangle. And the tail, isosceles trapezium. Very good. Then Niveda. Yeah, now we'll see the answers to the assignment. I don't know, somebody had texted. Anirudhan, you had texted me that your exams are going on, so you could not complete the assignment. Kamaliko also, you said something like that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What about Sahana? Done the assignment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here, how many of you have completed the assignment? Done. Say some reason. In your schools, really? Yourself? Okay. Done? Genuine reason. If you forgot, say you forgot. Yourself? Done, not done. Okay. You have tried the first 4. No, darling, it's not about not understanding. You tried the assignment. No. How many of you completed? Say that first. You should say, I've completed the first 4. 5th one, I don't know how to do, or I'm confused like that. You've tried the assignment. 1 to 4, you've answered. 5th one, you're not sure. Yourself, same thing. You 3 did together, is it? No. First 3. Last 2 is still to be done. Oh, what is the last one? Okay, yourself. Third subdivision of the 5th question. Oh, okay, so the 5th question looks challenging. Okay, let's see what it is. That is one for me. It's called? Yeah. Fingers, you know. It's now not throwing on you, right? Check now. It is? Oh, I didn't fix it. On you now. Yes, you might not. Still not use the remote. See all the features now. Just turn it on, turn it on. Now, don't spray. Just let me know if it comes down. No? Yeah. It's down? It's come down? No, let me know if it comes down. Yeah. Yeah. So this one is No, what was written? Test. Some number was test. 06. For the test number? Test 5, no? Oh, you're saying this one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got it. This one. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah. First, I'll get the answer from you and then I'll show you the correct answer. So, Sahana, what's the area of this field?
Ma'am, 372.6 meters square, ma'am.
Meter square. This one is Sahana's answer. Yeah, others? You also got the same thing.
Ma'am,
Okay, no problem. Yes? Yeah, tell me.
288.6 meters square.
280, huh?
288, ma'am.
Excuse me. Yeah, 288.
0.6.
288.6.
6
Yeah.
meters square, ma'am.
Oh, 288.6. 375. This is one. This one is from Kamalika. Yeah, Swati. 375.72 meters square. Same thing. Okay. Same. Okay. Oh, I showed the answer already. Third one. What your friend has got. Anybody else wants to share the answer? Third one. Oh. Anyone else? So Sahana, Amritsar, Sabarna, and Sadhna. You have got this answer? Same answer, right? Oh, you got 37.26. Oh, okay, but very close. Okay, fine. All right. The correct answer is this one. 372.6 is the correct answer. Please check, those of you who have not got the right answer, please check where you've gone wrong. 372.6 is the correct answer. Now listen, I'll tell you what you have to do now. Now this was an assignment. And all the questions in the assignment, similar questions were done in the class. Nothing was new, nothing that she did not teach us, but she's given us some assignment like this. No, everything was done in the class, similar ones. So now you have to compare your answer with my answer and ask me what your doubt is. You understand? Compare your working with my working and see where you've gone wrong and get your question clarified. If you have not got the same answer, get your doubts clarified now. Yeah, check. Yes, Prenu. Come here, get your paper and come here. Increase, huh? Decrease here also. See now. /78 root 14. Okay, there 13 and okay. Yeah, where's your mistake? This number, no? 291, this one. See where it is. Identify your mistake. Oh. Oh, you're getting a little more because you've taken 3 points. But I think I have not given. Oh, then that's fine. If I have not given the value of root 14, then it's fine. That difference in answer is fine. No, I have taken, no, take root 14. 3.7 I have given, no? Then why do you take 3.74? You use the calculator? No. I've given, take here. Root 14 is 3.7. Okay. Cold? Now it's okay. Got the right answer. You got it. Yourself? Yeah, no, see where you've gone wrong. And if you can identify, fine. Otherwise, okay. What are your questions? Able to identify your mistake, children? That's important. It's very easy to check because all of you, the only difference, can be in naming the figure. That's all. Maybe you've given the name PQRS or whatever. That can be the only difference. Otherwise, nobody would have connected this diagonal because you'll disturb the right angle. So all of you would have connected this diagonal only. Just check your answers all. You found out where you went wrong, decimal point? That multiplication, no? Yeah. Yeah, you got some 28 point something here. Yeah, I'll check that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the answer for this one. Second answer, children. Yes, Swati. Louder. 196 meters square. Swati, why was for the first one you had taken the value of root 14 as 3.74 or something? No, sometimes it will be given in the question. It's given no root. Yeah, you have to take that one. 196 meters square. Anybody else wants to share the answer? You also got 196. 196. 114 you're getting. 114. Okay, 0.19. Oh, okay. Online students, Sahana, what's the answer?
Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am.
Okay. Laksha? 196. Okay. No, the answer is 114.192 meters square. Very good. Only Ritz has got it right. 114.192. Swati, where's the mistake? Sorry, you took the? Oh, you took this as 15, is it? How come both of you have done the same mistake? No, even you got 196, right? And your friend also has got the same answer. So like, how come both of you took, this one is 15 and not 25, I'm asking. Okay. No, your friends, so you think alike. 35 minus 10, both of you felt it's 15. Okay. Renu, you want to, have we done this? You forgot to? Where? Semi-perimeter. Oh, you've taken 26. Okay, 52. You forgot to divide by 2. Okay, so I can't, we won't spend more time. I'll share all these images on WhatsApp. I'll share all the images on WhatsApp. You can check in detail and complete the correct answer. This one, 330. 672. You found the area of the triangle. One triangle you found. You multiply by 2 to find the area of the parallelogram. Huh? You've got 336 for the triangle. You should find the area of the parallelogram. So 336 plus 336, 672. Next answer. 2. Correct. 216 centimeters square. 216 centimeters square. I'll share the images on WhatsApp. Please check your answers. You got 40 for this. Check, I'll share the answer. Yeah. Now, Swati, yeah. What are the answers for this one? The first triangle? Most of you have not done this. So 196. 196.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. This is triangle CEF. Come in. The which part? Yeah, the full thing? Yeah, sure. All right. So here we need to use a property of a square, children. All right. So now in this figure, ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Okay. So diagonal AC, diagonal BD, they meet at right angles. And we also know that in a square, diagonals are equal. In a square, diagonals are equal. What are the properties? Diagonals AC and BD are equal. They meet at right angles. They meet at right angles. BO is equal to OD, correct? Because it's a square. AO is equal to OC. I repeat, this is 90 degrees because it's a square. The diagonals meet at right angles. BO is equal to OD. AO is equal to OC. All right? Okay. Now it's given that AC is 28 centimeters. AC, this one is 28. So it will be 14 here and 14 here. Correct? And diagonals are equal. In a square, the diagonals are equal. So if AC is 28, BD is also 28. So it will be 14, 14 again here. Understand? In a square, diagonals are equal. In a square, the diagonals meet at right angles. In a square, the diagonals bisect each other. Bisect each other meaning O is the midpoint of AC and BD. That's why AC is 28, it will be 14, 14 here. BD is also 28 because diagonals are equal, so 14, 14 here. All right. Now it's easy. Now right angle. Now find the area of this triangle ABD. How do you find the area of this triangle ABD? Half base into height. Half into base is 28. This is the base 28. Into the height, which is 14. Is the area of the top triangle. The area of the triangle here, the area of this triangle BCD, area of this triangle BCD, this one will be half into, this one is the base, this is the base, 28. Into the altitude, this one is the altitude, 14. Right? Next is to find the area of this triangle. This one is an isosceles triangle. Okay, we need to find the area of this triangle using Heron's formula. So I found the semi-perimeter 7.5, 7.5, 10. So I get 12.5. Then I substitute in the formula. Okay, so all the substitution you can understand. So here we get 12.5, 5, 5 and 2.5. So what I've done, tables 2.5 into 5 is equal to 12.5. 25 into 5 is 125, right? 1 second. 25 into 5 is 125. 25 into 5 is 125. So 2.5 into 5 will be 12.5. So what I've done, these two twos, see, this is 12.5 children. This one is 5, this one is 5, this is 2.5. There are two 5s, no? There are two 5s. And then there's one 2.5 and 12.5. I've written the smaller number 2.5 as it is. The bigger one 12.5, I've written that as 2.5 into 5. Now there are two 2.5 two times. So one 2.5 comes out. There are two 5s, one 5 comes out and another 5 remains under the square root. Two 5s, one 5 out. From these two 5s, one 5 out. Sorry. From these two 5s, one 5 out. From 2.5, 2.5, one 2.5 out. And this 5 remains under the square root. So it is 12.5 root 5. And oh, I have not found. You should find the value. Root 5 is 2.23. Root 5 is 2.23. So 12.5 into 2.23. That is 12.5 into 2.23. 27.875. 27.875 centimeters square. All right. Got it? All of you? You also had some doubt with the third part. You have a question also to ask. Swati, yes, what's your question? Oh, in the figure it was not given, is it? In this one? Oh, I forgot to mark it here, is it? Oh, sorry, yes, then it, yeah. Okay, so the fifth one, you wouldn't have been able to do this one because in this figure here, I've not marked the sides of the triangle 7.5, 7.5, and 10. Okay, yeah. True, true. All right. Only in the answer figure I have it. Okay, sorry. It should have been marked here actually in the figure. 7.5, 7.5, 10 should have been marked in the figure here. I'll do the correction. Okay. Anything apart from that? So what are the properties of a square? Diagonals are? No, diagonals are equal. Diagonals dash each other at right angles. At right angles. Okay. I'll share all the. I'll do the corrections also. Correct. Meaning I'll just change this figure. So maybe tomorrow I'll try to share all the images. Please go through the answers. If you have not completed, you'll have to complete it. Those who have some doubt, meaning if you have to check the answer more in detail, please check. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me on Tuesday, the next class on Tuesday. See, you should keep a track of all that and ask me. Yeah, do this one, children. We'll practice this paper. We'll do from the fifth one. We'll do from the fifth one. Take down the fifth question and work the fifth answer. Find the area of region 1 and tell me the answer. All of you find the area of region 1 and tell me the answer. √5 √3, yeah. First one. I've done it in a different way, but no, it's not 25. No. Sorry? No, I'll work it. I've done it in a different way there, so I'll work it here. So for region 1, what is the semi-perimeter? Semi-perimeter for region 1 is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10. 6. This one is 6, no? So this also will be 6. Yes or no? Yeah. Yeah. It's 3 root 91. Yes. You can leave it like that. 3 root 91 centimeter square. Yeah, very good. Very good. Three root 91. Correct. Correct. Proceed. Find the area of region 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, see, from here to here I've marked, no? 4, 4. Yeah, yeah, the number is 4. The number is 4. $20? 4. Yeah, correct. Yeah. No, I believe in independent work, you know. Laksha and Swati, I don't know who wants to discuss. We'll not sit together, please. Just for your benefit, I'm saying, because I want you to do work independently. Both of you must work independently. Region 2. 4 is 84. You're so. What is 8? What is the length? Correct. What's the breadth? Correct. I couldn't get your number correctly.
Mom?
Yeah.
Region 4 answer is 60 centimeters square.
Region 4, huh?
Yes, mom.
What's the length?
Mom, 10,
What's the breadth?
6.
See, the rectangle is from here. This is region 4. This one is region 4. How much is it here? This one is 4. This one is 10. So totally it's 14. I didn't hear that number 84 correctly. That's why I asked you the length and breadth later. You're just blowing air. Got it, Dominica?
Yes, ma'am.
This is 4 and this is 10. This is 4, this is 10. So 14 is the breadth, 6 is the length. For region? Half base into height, no? Heron's formula, where third side is not known, no? How did you find you using Heron's formula? Huh? Come here, come here, come here. Region 2 and 3, how did you use Heron? You can, but you don't have to. Oh my. Region where? How do I understand? Okay. You've written 12. Oh, you took those two sides are equal because it's not given. No, that only if it is. Okay, 1 minute. Now here on the top here, these two sides have to be equal, right? The top here, this one is an isosceles triangle. These two sides have to be equal. So we take 10, 10. This one is a right triangle. This one is a right triangle. And this is the hypotenuse. It's the longest side. This side, this and this will not be equal. These two sides will not be equal. If you take this as the base, this is the height. Half base into height. No. 5. Region 5, I'm doing 32. Region 5. Trapezium is not half base into height. You got 32? Very good. What's the formula? Very good. What is A plus B? 6. And here the distance between the parallel sides is given straight away, 4. Very good.
Ma'am, I found the answer, ma'am.
So which one? The final answer, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's it?
Ma'am, 192.64, ma'am.
Correct. But children, I'll tell you something. You don't have to see here. I've used the formula, so don't worry about this one. Ignore this, children. Ignore this one. I have found using a formula. Ignore that. See, I've shown the working here for you. Region 1 working is here. All right, all of you, region 1. 3√91 centimeters square. Region 2 is here. This is region 2. Half base into height. Half into base into height. Half into 4 into 12. You understand how it is 4 into 12? Okay, region 3 is also half into 4 into 12. Region 4 is a rectangle. This one is 4, this one is 10. So totally 14. See here. This portion is 4. This portion is 10. So totally the rectangle is 14. You should watch the diagram carefully. Can you all see here? This portion is 4, right? And this one, 10. So totally 4 plus 10, 14 it is. 14 into 6 is the area of the rectangle. 14 into 6. And finally, the trapezium, you can use the formula straight away. Half into sum of the parallel sides and the distance between them. Half into A plus B into H. Which are the parallel sides? This one and this one. They are the parallel sides. 6 and 10. Distance between them, 4. Trapezium formula, half sum of the parallel sides, A plus B into H. 6 plus 10 into 4. Now you can leave the answer like this, children. See, you don't have to find the decimal value. This one is what? 3 root 91. You have this 3 root 91 itself. Okay. So what will be the answer? 24 plus 24 plus 84 and 32. 164. Yeah. You leave it like that. 164. 164 plus 3 root 91 centimeter square. (164 plus 3 root 91 centimeter square). Because you cannot add, no? That is irrational. This is rational. You cannot add them. 164 plus 3 root 91 centimeter square. Finished, Niveda? Pass your book to him. Sit down and just stretch out. Stretch. You don't have to come. Very good. I'm very happy. The only thing is, Niveda, you have not. Can you just come here? எங்குமே ஏரியானே மென்ஷன் பண்ணல. என்ன இப்படி ஃபார்முலா இது என்னது? இங்க எழுதணும் ஏரியா ஆஃப் எந்த ரீஜன் இது. ஓகே, இன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரீஜன் சரி, S is equal to here what is write area of region 1. Here also see the second region you have written. What second region? You should write area of region 2. You have just written in second region half base into height. Area of region 2. Understand? Yes, ma'am. Area of region 3, area of region 4, area of region 5. Very good. Done all of you? Online students, finish this one.
Yes.
Yeah. So we need to be careful with the measurements given to children. I'll tell you once again. If this one is 10, this is 10 because it has to be no, because the front portion, these two have to be equal, right? It won't be given. Aniruddhan, sorry, Srivatsan. So this is also 10, correct? So this triangle is 10, 10 and 4. Oh, not 4. Below it is 6. Sorry. This is 10, this is 10, and this one is 6. Can we see here? This is 6. So this one is 6. Then here, this triangle, this is 12. And how much is this one? 4, because here it is 4. This is 4. So this is also 4. Half base into height will give you the answer. Then the fourth region, which is a rectangle, from here to here is 4, and from here to here is 10. So totally 14, and 6 here. And for the trapezium, half into sum of the parallel sides into distance between them. This is the formula. Half into sum of the parallel sides into distance between them. Half into a plus b, 6 plus 10, into the distance between them, 4. All right, not half base into height. Somebody said half base into height. No. Okay, now do this one. This is the next question, children. Niveda, come here, no? Sit here. So that they'll also spread and sit. No, you can come here. Because you are in the corner, I'm asking you to move. Okay? Yeah, sit apart. Please sit here. Do not discuss work in Laksha. I want to see your book. Yeah. Don't turn that side. Come completely this side. You're writing an exam. You can keep the book on the table and refer. You can. Everything is fine here. You can refer using the book. Children who want to refer can refer. Yeah, it's first one day. Correct. X is equal to such a big number. 42 X is equal to 94. So X is equal to 90. Why 40 is not? So why it was 13. And from the 15 plus 14 number, 13, 13, 14, 15. 37. I mean, I'll say at the moment, you are just looking at everything. What is it? Before you don't do. Yeah. I can see all of you. I said you simply ask the right I meant like an example of how we will not discuss most. So simply coming here is the solution. And complicated. Finally. Optimal is very smooth. But in there, it's like just when you add the side, we put the magnitude. So if you work over the practice, where it says 84. You know, one would read it and talk about 30 minutes. Minus 40. X equal to 94 by 42 minus 40. Thank you so much. We need to practice to do. One area, 4.6. So slightly fun. The area like she was in one area, right? So what are the sides, children? What are the sides? Very good. You got the sides. Very good, Nikhil. You got the side. Yeah, you got the area. Very good. Well, very silly, not silly, but ignorant. I won't say silly mistake. We need to understand how to calculate it. Very good. X is equal to 51 by 2. 40 to 42 come from division. You have X equal to by 42. They know value. 5 right? Very good, very good. Let me show you the answer. So children, so X is 7. Perimeter of the triangle is 294. 13x plus 14x plus 15x is 294. When you add this, you get 42x. You get 42x is equal to 294. X is equal to 294 divided by 42. So x is equal to 7. Now the sides of the triangle will be, you know how to find them. Then area substitute, we get the area is 4116 meters square. Now you need to find the shortest altitude and the altitude corresponding to the shortest side. Now remember, in a triangle, please listen, children. Please stop writing and listen to me. Okay, in a triangle. So now can you make out that this is the shortest side? Can you see that this is the shortest side? But the altitude on that will be the longest. The altitude on the shortest side will be the longest altitude of the triangle. Now, supposing now this is the longest side. This is the longest side. The altitude on that will be the shortest. On every side you have the altitude, right? On every side you have the altitude. Now, supposing the sides of the triangle are something like 10 centimeters or 12 centimeters and 13 centimeters, for example. So 10 is the shortest side, right? But the altitude on the shortest side will be the longest. The length of this altitude will be the longest. Now 13 is the longest side, but the altitude on that will be the shortest altitude. If the side is on the longest side will be the shortest altitude. On the shortest side will be the longest altitude. See here in this triangle, this is the shortest side, 10 centimeters. This is the shortest side. So on that, this is the longest altitude. This is the longest side. So this is the shortest altitude. Now, how do you use this information here? We need to find the shortest altitude. That means you should take the longest side as the base. If you want to find the shortest altitude, you must take the longest side as the base. If you want to find the smallest or the shortest altitude, height, shortest altitude will be on the longest side. So take the longest side as the base. So see here, the first one, to find the length of the shortest altitude, this one. To find the length of the shortest altitude. To find the length of the shortest altitude, area of the triangle is 4116. Half base into height. Half into base into height is equal to 4116, correct? Now half into, you want to find the shortest altitude, no? So take the longest side as the base. Which is the longest side? 105. 105. So half into 105 into h is equal to 4116. When you work this, you will get the shortest altitude. The next one is to find the altitude corresponding to the shortest side. They want you to find the altitude corresponding to the shortest side. So you should take the shortest side as the base. They want you to find the altitude which corresponds to the shortest side, which is the shortest side, 91. So take that one as the base and find the corresponding altitude. So again, half into base into height is area. Work that and find the altitude. See, the first step is to find the area, children. The first step is to find the area. You must have the area ready. Area is this one. Now, half into base into height is equal to area, which is 4116. Understood all of you? This one. Half into, you want to find the shortest altitude. Then you should take the longest side as the base. Which is the longest side? 105. Then you will get that corresponding altitude, which is the shortest altitude, is equal to 4116. When you work this, you will get answer the first question. Again, to answer the second question, half into base into height is equal to 4116. To answer the second question, what should you find there? Find the altitude corresponding to the shortest side. They're asking you to take the shortest side as the base. They're asking you to take the shortest side. Which is the base? Any side is the base. So they're saying take the shortest side as the base, which is the shortest side, 91. So half into 91 into height is equal to 4116. So here when you work this, we'll get the altitude which corresponds to the shortest side. All right. Okay, so I think only this, the assignment images have to share then. all the assignment images I have to share. Then in today's class, I think we discussed the answers except for this one, right? So I'll share this image. Yes, children, please complete this one at home. All right. All right. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call. Online students, I've sent this image on WhatsApp.
Thank you.
Please complete this. Yeah. Thank you, children. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good night.